Kingjahpower. Big, big king. Get free or die. Heavy is the head to wear the crown. Now, Tariq Nasheed is the new hush puppy. All right, so that's what we're going to talk about today, family. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, go over there to the throne, the Kingjahpower, subscribe there also. And don't forget to hit the notification bell on both channels. All right. And so I got a video right quick I want to play for y'all. So again, make sure you like the video. And then I'm going to show y'all how Tariq Nasheed is the new hush puppy. Kingjahpower.
This is Ramon Abbas, popularly known as Hush Puppy. He's a Nigerian influencer known for posting photos and videos of his expensive lifestyle on Instagram, where he has 2.5 million followers, and on Snapchat, where he had over 1 million subscribers. $40 million in cash, 13 luxury cars worth $6.8 million, 21 computers, 47 smartphones, and the addresses of nearly 2 million alleged victims. This was what was recovered by the Dubai police when he was arrested in June 2020. He was then taken to the United States of America by the FBI, where he remains. Court documents from the US, where he pleaded guilty to money laundering in April this year, revealed his involvement in a clandestine criminal operation that made the FbA tag him as one of the most high-profile money launderers in the world. His targets allegedly included a US law firm, a foreign bank, and an English Premier League club.
Well, Ramon Abbas is a high-level member of a transnational criminal enterprise out of West Africa that he and his group are responsible for millions and millions of dollars worth of fraud, which is known within the FBI as the business email compromise. But one of the things that was different about him is he flaunted all of his stuff. He really kind of put it in everybody's face like, hey, look at me. Look what I've done. Look at my helicopters I'm flying in. Look at the lifestyle I have. And that's one of the things that really caused his demise.
Hush Puppy was born in Nigeria and raised in Oworoshoki, a low-income area in Lagos. Sometime around 2014, he moved to Malaysia, and by 2017, he moved to Dubai. With a lifestyle funded by money obtained by fraudulent means, how big of a scammer was Abbas? His former lawyer, Gal Pizetsky, describes him as a middleman.
When you look at the bottom line here, as far as what Ramon is charged with or has allegedly done, and to what he pled guilty to, when you look at it specifically as to him, Ramon was not that big money launderer that the newspapers or the government has made him to be, in my opinion. He was more of maybe what I would call a middleman in some instances. I would say that most of these alleged schemes did not come to fruition.
Court documents revealed his crimes cost victims almost $24 million. They revealed a scheme to steal more than $1.1 million from a business person funding a children's school in Qatar and laundering of illicit funds in banks all over the world. In the early 2000s, when Hush Puppy was a young man, there was the explosion of internet cafes across Nigeria. Young people flocked to these cafes as a source of entertainment. Not too long after, reports of cybercrime started to emerge as young men in chat rooms illicitly obtained money from the friends they made. Cybercrime expert Dr. Adedeji Oyenuga has studied these men and their crimes.
Cybercrime is evolving every time because when a particular technique is popular, the law enforcement will be trying to track down that particular technique, and then they discard it and look for another. They always come up with newer techniques. For example, when they realized that they could be tracked on their laptops, they came up with the idea of VPN. And when they realized that even some VPNs can be busted, he came up with the idea of buying logins from the dark web.
One of the techniques Hushpuppi used to successfully obtain money from his victims was via business email compromise. This is what it is.
So business email compromise is a type of scam that targets companies and organizations for financial gain or data theft. Cyber criminals, they will typically compromise or spoof a legitimate email account and then send fraudulent emails to an addressee requesting transfer of funds or sensitive data, and they normally try and add some urgency to it as well. So, they will put some other information in there to make you think, all right, this is urgent, I've got to act now. So it puts a bit of pressure on the person receiving that email. They'll also quite carefully craft some of these emails as well. So they will be using things that they may have taken off social media about the person they've sent the email to. So they will seem quite legitimate.
According to an FbA report released in 2020, over $1 billion was lost by victims of business email compromise.
According to a lot of reports and according to Cybersecurity Ventures, the cybercrime problem globally has grown from a $3 trillion problem to a $6 trillion problem. This is from 2015. Now, just think about how big that is, and the problem continues to get worse because a lot of the fraud going on is impacting senior citizens, it's impacting small businesses. I've seen church and nonprofit organizations destroyed by these enterprises.
What we've seen specifically in Africa is a very steep upward curve over the last sort of 5 to 10 years of connectivity. Online crime has grown. It's very difficult for law enforcement to get a true perspective of the levels because the reporting of cybercrime is often very underreported or not reported as well. What we are seeing in Africa, though, is we're seeing a greater take-up of the mobile phone apps. So a lot of people in Nigeria, but also across Africa, are using banking apps to do their business and their money transfers. So what we are seeing is organised crime groups, organised crime networks and individuals. They may have some skills, they may have some ability within being able to get into systems.
Nigeria is listed by the FBI as the 16th worst country affected by cybercrime. In a recent research by cybersecurity company Agari, it found that 50% of all BEC attacks originate from Nigeria. Meanwhile, Hushpuppi is looking at a prison sentence.
Now, of course, they gonna try to blame it on Africa or whatever. Like one Nigerian scamming, or a couple Nigerians scamming on the internet, like Tariq. That don't make it the whole Nigeria scamming, because that's some shit Tariq will say. Oh, man, they internet scam artists. Well, so are you, Tariq. You an internet scam artist. Now, let me tell y'all the similarities. Now, Tariq ain't balling like Hushpuppi. You see what I'm saying? And Hushpuppi was a little bit more sophisticated, but a criminal is a criminal. A scammer is a scammer. They all got that gift of gab, like the preacher. Okay? Send me 1995, I'm going to send you Jesus Sander. Huh. See, that's what they going to do, and they going to play to your ego and say the thing that you think you want to hear, okay? That you think you want to hear. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of what they saying is fraudulent, okay? They just saying it just so you can send more money. See, and that's the similar thing. See, it wasn't just old people getting hit by Hushpuppi. It was young people too. You see what I'm saying? So Tariq, what happened to the museum? Okay? What happened to the money for the museum? See, y'all should be, if I invested my money with that Negro, he had to show me some tickets. Like where the money for the museum and shit, make sure it's in your account still. Or some shit. We have to be done had that verified. Cause brother sure enough do be flying around the world a lot. Okay? Okay? Yeah, he got them Hidden Colors movies, but he got y'all $2 million. Two. Okay? So a scammer, a hustler, type characters, they always try to think fast. They try to think on their toes. And they have to be, because they scamming. And I've been seeing, all over the internet. People done got scammed by different people, whether it was through YouTube or through an app or something like that. They'll get you. And that's what's gonna happen to black people. You see what I'm saying? But they get mad at me for telling them that Tariq done hush puppy y'all. He flying around the world with your money. See what I'm saying? A thief trying to spend somebody else's money. A hustler trying to spend somebody else's money. You see, a con man, a scammer. See, they try to spend other people's money. See? And you can't go and disagree with him when he got you right there in his back pocket. Okay, so y'all not going to disagree with what Tariq say. You see what I'm saying? Because he got you in his back pocket. Half y'all probably ain't keep no receipt of the shit or nothing. Y'all just, he say, did a fake little commercial. Why me this? And we'll get this museum. But you ain't got no museum. He did the same thing with the More Us app. Y'all send me some money, we gonna get the Moors. Ah, man, they ain't trying to let me get it, man. You know how the white supremacists is. And that's the only excuse he gotta give y'all. And he ride around balling with your money. See what I'm saying? Ah, man, the white, you know how the white supremacists is. And that's all he gotta say, to stroke black people ego like he really gonna fight white supremacy. Okay? When in reality, hell, he pushing white supremacy. Anybody out there that's continuing, to move this man's system forward, that's white supremacy. You believe that the white man ice is colder. Okay? That's what you believe. Just keep it hot. You see what I'm saying? Just keep it hot. So, Tariq Nasheed ain't nothing but the new hush puppy. That's what he did, ain't nothing but the new hush puppy. Okay, so don't let him get in y'all pockets no more. See, he'll come up with something else. He'll come up with a whole nother scam. See what I'm saying? Again, they got to think quick on their feet. You see what I'm saying? To diverge their attention away from the museum and from the More Us app. He gonna, create something else. You see what I'm saying? See, I said meet your ex, I'll give you 50 for the FbA trademark. But I already know what all he would do is formulate some more lies, wiggle his way out of the FbA shit. See what I'm saying? And then create some other 3-letter name or whatever, and y'all fall right back forward. See what I'm saying? See, he had a scammer, what it say about Hush Puppy. He had to crush other entities. I'm saying, like, crush companies. What did Tariq do to Yvette? Crushed her company. Her shit was called ADOS. African Descendants of Slaves or whatever. Tariq take it and flip it. The same concept, basically. You see? And then, now, all the fans run the Tariq page. He about to do Dane Calloway the same way. That's why he tried to ease in. Now, he ain't gonna just straight out say, we some Indians or some shit, because he know that'll be blasphemy again after the first couple DVDs he put out. Okay? So he ain't gonna say that, but he gonna wiggle his way in and scam Dane Calloway out of whatever's left of the indigenous community, because we just done blew their whole shit up. Okay? Them niggas done gave up. You know what I mean? We African Americans now. They African Americans now, y'all. See, they ain't just no Aborigines no more. They try to sneak it in. But we know they lying. Okay? We know they lying. See, I'm out here in the car. I'm looking around. Cars be moving up and down. You got to be careful. But family, like this video. See y'all in the next one. Kingjahpower. Be King. Get free or die. Heavy is the head to wear the crown.